咦，我見到派威喎。嗱，上一次咧就因為有啲 technical 嘅問題咧，我就同大家 Hey from Toronto，哇！咦 Toronto 你咪凌晨3點喎？係啊，早晨。今日咧就因為咧早排咧我做唔到太多 live 啦，同埋介紹唔到啲就我其實做咗㗎，只不過咧就有啲 technical 嘅 error 咧，大家睇唔到嗰啲 label 幾靚嘅。Hey, so this time we've got the wines with the labels on it correctly。咁咧我就當然要偷少少時間咧，因為今日咧我去睇演唱會，大家係咪今晚去睇莫文蔚最後一個concert of 呢3日啊 ？Because of course 我要等我考完試先可以去睇嘅。咁我唔知大家有冇知道啦。Hey guys, wow, a lot of people are home。我唔知大家有冇知道咧？我其實上個禮拜咧呢幾個禮拜咧都好多事發生啦。But I'm in a better mood. We've started to, my family at home, Mac Bailey started to get back into normal 運作啦，因為大家都知道阿 Bailey 咧就離開咗我哋啦，咁但係佢都仲喺度嘅，所以大家唔使驚，我係 OK 樂觀。阿 Mac 係開始正常翻啦，屋企樓下裝修咗嘅時候咧，而家啲嘢咧就搬晒翻去 ，and they're settling in their new space. So everybody just I'm okay, my babies are okay, everybody's back to normal. I've been studying for my exams. 我近排咧就溫書考試，一次過考2個試咧，其實我覺得好辛苦嘅。辛苦咧，我知咧，其實我都唔知我有冇 pass 到嘅 ，OK？Because 對於我嚟講咧係好難，因為我唔係就係坐度溫書考試 ，OK？ So I'm not just studying for school. Obviously, everybody knows that. I'm also doing my other businesses. The bar is back on track. We've been open full force. 因為之前酒吧咧開唔到啊，咁而家咧就開翻晒啦。同一時間中央廚房咧都仲喺度啦，好多 event 咧就開始翻嘅。So we've been really busy in Hong Kong this past week, I think. I think you've also seen I've attended a lot more events that I would not normally go to because of COVID. 咁但係而家雖然有少少 restrictions，咁 as long as everybody abides by the rules, everybody stays safe, keep cleaning your hands and everything, I think we're totally fine. 咁咧就had to just go through a little bit of what's been going on this week other than 考試啦、溫書啦。咁無論咧，其實我都知道好多人都同我一樣嘅，唔係考緊WICT 就可能 last week to last 2 weeks of school now in Hong Kong for a lot of people. So regardless of what the results are, summer is coming. And 即係大家開心啲，因為嚟緊夏天就嚟緊啦。雖然呢排咧就好多落雨喺香港。I don't know if everybody's been kind of going through the same. Ooh, my messages start to go through. Hey, from Malaysia, can you write Chinese? A little bit. 我都聽到啊 Malaysia 而家就最近在 quarantine 翻啦，因為 I just came off of a conference call actually with my partners in Malaysia to see how the situation is there. We've got a little bit of surprise coming. There's a little bit of delay because of the current situation. But 唔緊要。New York, hey. California is removing mask requirements starting June 5th. Regardless of what other countries are doing, I still think that like for here, I still wear my mask when I go out. I only take it off when the drinks have appeared. I know, so extended in Malaysia. So please, everybody stay safe. Still wear your mask, still wash your hands. Always wash your hands. Always have a bottle of like alcoholic rubs, okay? Mine just happens to be champagne flavor. Obviously, okay? 咁咧 hey from Vietnam, stay safe over there. 咁咧就除咗考試溫書出多咗好多 wine dinners， 我哋大家都有listen to 嗰啲 quarantine measures 嘅 each table 4 people unless the entire sanitizer, I forgot the English word, unless any chance for me to ship champagne to Malaysia. Adrian, my partner, is working on that, okay guys, so stay tuned. Yes, my father just actually, he's in Vancouver right now. He just sent us messages that he got his second shot. Hey, 哎呀，Abby Burn，哇，你起緊身定瞓緊覺啊？Champagne has I know. I also have a Merlot one too, guys. So a little bit happier now. I just want to make sure that everybody stays in touch. That we keep the conversation going. I think it's a 最重要咧，係 keep the conversation going. 因為始終無論 what's going on 唔同嘅地方啦，好似又真係 Malaysia's back into quarantine, into lockdown. 新加坡都未可以揾到，澳門我哋可以揾到，OK。But for the shipping conditions, you do have to pay for shipping, so it's not free shipping to Oman. But while we're on the wine, because last time I couldn't show the wine, you're watching Brink of Law? Okay, here we go. Let's start with a bottle of Cava. Dun 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 dun. Okay. 即係因為上次俾唔到大家睇 as you can see, it just has come out of the fridge, or my wine fridge, and my room is making it sweat, so I will have to put this in a bucket of ice. I'm not going to open it now because 我今日仲要去睇演唱會. Okay, so yes, this is the bottle of Cava. So this is the one bottle of bubbly you get in the 6 bottle bundle. Okay, 6支998蚊 for $9.98. Father's Day, perfect, very light, very easy to drink. 唔似得咧，即係如果你驚太重味啦 ，Cava 咧，大家啱啱考完香檳 ，OK， 啱啱考完 bubbles 啦 ，so it's very light, very refreshing, has to be chilled, OK, to get the night started, and 即係我覺得 for 任何所有，而家係咪端午節啊？係咪啊？端午節嚟緊啦，係嘛？扒龍船食粽噶嘛？誒咁嗰啲 sticky rice，咁開頭嗱，你一開始就係一個 light 啲嘅 bubbly 啦，咁啊 light 啲嘅 bubbly 咧，我覺得就我而家都開始口水都開始衝埋嚟啊 ，because it's such an easy drinker, right？呢啲係好 welcoming 啦，又 fruity 啦，又好 lemon citrus 呢啲咁嘅flavor aromas characteristics 咧，一嚟就哇會令到你咧好容易落口，好容易飲嘅呢個，變咗咧無論你中意同埋唔中意啲重口味啊，你驚你啲 guest 未必好啱你哋大家嘅口味啦。Cava 係一個好 easy drink， 好容易咧，你知你啱啱識朋友嘅時候，或你係一個新嘅 date 啦，或同屋企人咧唔係好飲酒嗰啲咧 ，Cava 係好適合嘅 ，because it's very easy to drink and 好容易入口。I say that again， 因為好 light 啊 ，OK？ 呢個係第一啦 ，OK。因為咧 courier service for alcohol 啦係有啲限住嘅 for different countries there's different terms and conditions so we do have to abide by the rules but we're working on it okay very soon will Adrian have some good news for everybody so here you go so this is number 1 of 6 okay 原本我冇諗住咁快講酒嘅但係講咗先啦 okay 咁咧第二咧都係一個白酒因為咧 we'll go from light to dark like I did last time but because last time 咧你睇唔到啲 label 係點樣嘅呢一支白嘅啱啱都考下因為 it's a Zerello 咁呢一個白嘅葡萄咧西班牙 OK 咁呢一個咧幾好㗎因為咧第一我哋香檳咗之後啦即係 some type of bubbly so the Cava is a type of bubbles 但係有氣嘅酒啦咁咧就白啦咁白酒咧就覺得係啊其實咧你睇下個 label 啦我點解嗱今次咧我覺得幾靚咧係個 artwork 啊 OK 幾得意啊 It's very pretty right and it's very representative of the actual grape 你睇得到其實咧係個菩提子嚟㗎好似咧係你去嗰啲 carnival 咁樣咧嗰啲女士喺裏邊啦咁你睇到佢係一個綠色嘅葡萄即係屬於白葡萄啦 Yes it's cold the bottle was cold before coming to my room OK 咁咧就好 refreshing 咯因為佢嗱呢個係西班牙嘅菩提子啦咁但係咧佢 refreshing 得嚟咧都有少少嘅點樣講 medium 嘅 flavor characteristics 喺你個 我想講你個心口度啊，當你飲落去咧係好舒服嘅，舒服得嚟咧就有少少口感啦，因為咧佢會有少少 rich 啲嘅 flavour。So we went from the Cava, Nazarella, which is the 白菩提子啦。我咧就覺得咧呢一紮 label 咧係好 pretty 啦，但係咧亦都個酒好 representative of 佢裏邊可以做到嘅嘢，因為當你食一餐飯，你想有個靚嘅 variety， 你想個個都會揾到一個佢中意嘅酒，因為大家都食緊嘢㗎嘛，通常 OK。So you started with starters， 可能你開始食飯嘅時候，你有少少嘅頭盤啦，有少少嘅中國嘅菜，可能會有啲辣啊、酸啊嗰啲酸菜啦，有少少辣，因為又會凍嘅嗰啲頭，即之前食嗰啲啦 appetizer。之後咧，你知亞洲人我哋好中意炸，我好中意食炸嘢嘅，煎炸嘢，所以 Cava 同埋白酒咧會好配合呢一個我哋嗰個食材個 menu 啦。咁我唔知道你同爹哋點樣慶祝啦，我亦都唔知道你端午節咧，你個粽咧係甜定係鹹。咁我咧就好中意食鹹嘅。咁而家咧就做好多唔同嘅鹹嘅，又有啲豆啊，可能會健康啲，會有啲唔同嘅米啊。我最中意食個鹹蛋黃，所以咧 Cava 咧就好配合，因為你知鹹蛋黃咧有少少沙沙地嘅 feel 喺個脷啦。It will help you wash it down， 因為始終你食粽嘅時候咧都幾重嘅 ，the sticky rice, right? So when you have sticky rice, it's like it's quite heavy, so you need something to wash it down or make it lighter。咁如果你嗰個粽咧就係鹹嘅，但係可能咧有少少蝦米，因為我啱啱朋友俾咗一個俾我試啊。Amanda 俾咗一個粽咧，佢喺台灣嚟嘅，好特別嘅。咁我食嘅時候咧，佢有好多白色嘅豆啊，有個鹹蛋黃啦，有個肥豬肉啦，咁亦都有個冬菇啦。So it's very 豐富啊，好多味啊！你一開佢咧就唔係似白色嗰啲米，佢係嗰啲健康米。佢有啲豆啊，咁多豆嘅嘢咧，通常你食落去咧。Hey Joanne, how are you? I just see your name now. 係啊 we're talking about wines and 因為而家係端午節啊嘛，咁我自己做呢一個 talk 咧就因為我啱啱考完試啊。So I just finished 2 exams and pass or no pass, it's done with. And I think the most important thing is that we've got to kind of like 珍惜個過程. The process, like you said before, is always the most important. Regardless of what the result is, success or not success, I mean, exams are meant to learn. And so for me, I just want, I know a lot of people are at this stage right now where they're doing their exams. Kids are the last 2 weeks of school. And I think that, this year has been a very hard year for everybody. 即係大家今年呢2年都大壓力嘅，尤其是需要啲習慣。咁我覺得喺呢段時間，因為我知道 Malaysia 而家又再 lock down 翻啦。It's very important that we do also 珍惜個過程咯 regardless of what the result is at the end of the day. So, I just got through 2 bottles, which was the Cava and the white. Now we have 4 bottles of red. Why 我覺得今次咧，因為佢哋呢一個地區啦，西班牙 we don't really get to experience a lot of great Spanish wines here, right? We have the variety, but we actually don't know how to pick and choose. So I really wanted to give a variety. 即係我好想大家試西班牙嘅特色啊。So I brought 今次4個唔同嘅。Hey from Macau， 澳門可以買到嘅，只不過咧你要俾個運費咯。And so if you do want to order wines and you're from Macau, it's possible to order from Wine Maven. We've actually sold many packages to Macau, especially during COVID. So we're really trying to let people try this. 你英文好好 ，Thank you。其實我喺加拿大出世長大，好多時咧啲人聽唔到我講英文嘅，我需要努力啲學好啲中文就真。Yes, country is locked down, but wine tasting continues. I like that. Hey from Australia, guys. You guys also have a great opportunity to try many, many wines. And even if you're not getting it from Wine Maven has always been a platform to learn from, okay? So let me get through the other 4 wines first. Because we were on the really pretty wine labels, there are 2 more really pretty wine labels that I want to share with you guys. 係咪好靚啊？ 嗱，頭先咧咪有個綠色嘅菩提子喺個女仔個鼻上邊咧，你睇唔睇到佢下邊係紫色嘅菩提子啊？Okay, and 呢個都係啊。So if you take a look at it, they're very creative with the label. So it looks like you're having fun in a carnival. And if you look at the bottom, how the equilibrista is, they've actually helped you figure out the different types of flavors because it has Syrah, Grenache, and Samsol. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Samsol? But then the flavor characteristics and aromas, you can see how they've kind of given you a hint. Okay, so you can find these wines on 等陣先，我寫我好差嘅啫呢啲，我成日唔記得咧講俾啲人聽。.io there we go. Okay, this is 西班牙, so it's from Spain. Okay, it's a Spanish wine. Now the design is very good, 因為咧佢幫到你點樣睇下個 flavor characteristics 係點樣啦。好聰明咧！如果你自己唔記得嘅話咧，你睇一睇呢度。嗱，因為咧你睇得到啦，佢有 blackberries, blueberries, okay, strawberries, so it's very red fruit forward, very refreshing. 係咪？所以你睇到個 label 咧，佢其實，我唔記得咗個 flavor characteristic 係點樣，啲 aromas 係咩咧？你又好似要好想識得同人哋講佢今日飲緊啲乜嘢啦。So this one, the equilibrista, okay, 你睇得到啦。Raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, very fruity. You can find this on winemaven.io, okay? 大家去嗰度啦。You can pair this, okay, so 點解？等一陣先，我而家呢個啦，呢個同呢個有咩分別啦？嗱，你睇得到啦，佢呢度完全冇紅色嘅菩提子喺下邊喎，係咪？佢呢一個咧就一定係深啲啦，呢個咧就係 Grenache 2015年啦 ，okay? So both of these bottles are 2015, but now this is pure Grenache. 咁佢好多 dark fruit, dark blueberries, okay? I'll put up www.winemaven.io or 去winemaven 個 IG 度 ，OK？ I'll put it up after this。咁咧，你睇得到佢呢個咧就會深啲啦。So between the two， 頭先人哋問我，佢可以配啲咩食咧？嗱，咁呢個咧就一定係輕啲啊，唔使咁重口味，但係可能都係配啲紅肉啊。我中意咧就譬如如果你唔係好知 if you're hosting your own party for instance, you can start off with a plate of cheeses and meats. You have salami, you have pepperoni, you have Parma hams, and then a variety of cheeses. Now with a variety of cheeses 咧，我自己就唔係好食牛嘅 cheese 啦，但係你有好多唔同嘅牛同埋 goat cheese。今次咧我就啱啱即係今次我啱啱同啲朋友試咧 black truffle goat cheese 啊，好中意佢哋食晒。平時唔食 goat 嘅，因為覺得個味道太重啦。But they were very, very surprised because if you have fresh goat cheese， 因為我本身唔食得牛咧，我就會食多啲羊嘅 cheese 啦，都幾好味，唔會係話好騷味咯。咁如果你有唔同嘅紅酒去配合啦，有啲深啲嘅，即係 deep 啲嘅 flavor characteristics 咧，就可以重口味嘅嘢食多啲，冇咁重口味啦，可能中意 fruity 啲。冇咁 heavy 嘅嘢，咁冇咁 heavy 嘅食材咧，就會配合啲唔同嘅酒咯。我今日我個手夾都配咗紫色，我啱啱先整，睇到冇？其實我都冇夾㗎，我都係咁樣整嘅啫。OK， 嗱呢兩個啦，就係同一個 family，OK？ 佢哋咧 I do eat beef, but lately I've been eating a lot more pork.I've been having a lot more sausages， 因為其實喺個種裏邊咧，佢哋有鹹肉種啊嘛，我好中意食臘腸同埋潤腸嘅，我其實都幾中意 umami flavour 嘅酥味啲嘅 lamb chops 啊 I love lamb chops. So it's like these type of flavors, with the Spanish wines because there's so many types of grapes, 有好多唔同嘅配合啊。所以嗱，你睇得到呢個咧就比較 fruity 啲啦，呢個咧就比較 just black fruit 啲啦。Black fruit as in dark fruits, blueberries, blackberries， 係咪好 grapey 嘅，好深色嘅 ？OK， 嗱呢度咧就有兩個啦。 嗱呢個咧就冇咁 colourful 啦，但係佢個 level of wine 咧，因為今次我哋好 lucky 咧，就其實3支定4支酒都係有 Parker Points 係90分以上嘅，所以咧如果你想氹爸爸，你買呢個 package 翻去998蚊啫喎，你可以同佢食餐飯嘅時候咧，好似好叻話，哎呀 ，Do you like the wine you're having? They're 90 points and above Parker。幾叻係嘛 ？And actually you can't buy these wines on the open market, which is something that 我本身咧就好注重嘅。我希望你可以揾到啲新嘅酒去嘗試啦，再加埋你未必係4圍都可以買得到。我其實覺得呢個係最重要嘅。You want to bring something new to the table。咁酒呢樣嘢咧 ，there's so many wines out there, so many price points, so many 國家係永遠都唔會試得晒咁多嘅。我相信係一世都唔會學晒呢一個行業嘅嘢，which is I think what attracts me to learning about wines is something that you will never know everything about. So this is number 3, number 4. Now, as you can see, the labels don't really tell you very much about the wine. 但係你可以睇到佢好簡單啦。佢咧就會寫，譬如佢我擺喺你側邊啦，我遮住自己。佢好清楚地寫咧個菩提子係咩啦。So this is a Grenache，OK，and 佢咧個 vintage 通常都會喺呢度，2016年。佢亦都睇到俾你聽咧，其實咧佢得2萬樽嘅啫，全世界得2萬樽喎 ，not bad，right？ 咁你2萬樽，香港都有700萬人啦，其實你已經攞到呢一個 package 算係好 special 嘅。Okay, so it's a limited production, meaning that 佢哋 limit 咗每一種。呢啲咧就比較，因為佢 single variety，你屬於係咪 strong 啲定清啲咧？咁你自己去試下咯。咁你個 Grenache 同埋 Syrah 啦，兩個咧 Grenache 好 peppery 嘅，即係嗰啲 spices 會出嚟多啲啦，你會感覺得到你唔係辣 ，OK， 唔係辣嗰種 spices。spicy 咧就係你有 peppercorns 啊。你有 herbs， 你有嗰啲香草唔同嘅味出嚟。咁呢一個 Syrah 咧，我自己咧就會覺得，因為佢嘅 alcohol 咧就差唔多 ，OK， 都係13.5% 嘅。咁你飲落去都舒服嘅 ，OK。咁但係 Syrah 咧就會幫你 cut 少少多啲。你譬如個口味好重嘅時候咧，it will help you cut the fat a little bit， 個 acidity 應該高少少。To me 咧 Grenache 係圓啲嘅，但係睇因為 Syrah 同埋Shiraz 其實係同一個菩提子。嗱 Shiraz 大家都知道澳洲都有噶嘛，咁呢個係西班牙噶啦。雖然係同一個菩提子，但係可能喺唔同嘅土地生出嚟咧，唔同嘅鐵花咧都會影響個菩提子嘅 characteristics 會有少少唔一樣，但係個菩提子個根咧 is the same， right？ It's from the same family。唔同嘅國家仲。OK， so anyways 呢一個咧就 Cadalso 啦，佢呢兩支你好睇得出添嘅，其實 Grenache 同埋 Syrah 佢都已經用咗唔同嘅顏色去分佢。咁一個咧係2萬樽啦，哇，係啦，呢個咧得8000樽咋。So it's part of the package。你買咧，你買佢咧就已經有埋呢兩支，再加埋嗰兩支。我的普通話很簡單還可以，但是因為我沒有時間可以練習說太多，所以我要跟朋友說多一點了，好不好？我希望下個星期跟朋友們可以講多一點普通話。I think I'm gonna have a special live next week. Maybe I'll be able to practice my Mandarin. You never know. 係啦 we cannot ship to the US because of shipping alcohol unless it samples through courier service right now. 因為始終咧而家I think there's regulations on terms and conditions. So in that sense, we can't really, ship alcohol to the US. Hopefully, eventually, we'll see how Wine Maven progresses. We're growing slowly, but yeah. Right now, I'm just hoping that you guys can appreciate what we learn from the wines that we're given on the platform. It's also totally, completely a learning experience for me to learn about the different vineyards, the different chateaus, the different wineries, and what they have to offer. 我知道而家好多人 Hi from Singapore，Singapore Malaysia 其實都好近嘅，只不過咧我哋就因為都係 terms and conditions 咧，我哋唔可以寄過去 until we get license. So, thanks. I miss Lion Moms too. It's been a while, but because of quarantine, it's been 2.5 years now, and due to COVID, hopefully in the year, people will be able to fly more, but definitely the most important is to be safe. Okay, guys? So it doesn't matter if you're at home, I'm at home, we can still keep the conversation going, which was the entire point of starting Wine Maven, was to keep the conversation going between the wineries, the vineyards, consumers, and people who want to learn, not about drinking wines, but about learning about the wines and the history and the vineyards and looking at wines in a different angle. For me, it's always been, I've been a consumer for not very long, but because I was very lucky that I was able to see the wine world from a different angle. 即係因為我去啲酒莊度，我本身其實飲好少嘅，但係因為我去咗啲酒莊，聽到佢哋啲故事咧，就令到我更愛去試佢哋啲酒，然之後當你飲落去嘅時候咧，你唔單止淨係飲緊個菩提子嗰個味道，你係飲緊嗰個感覺。佢講俾你聽，由一年裏邊，其實摘嗰個時間都係好短嘅啫。For harvest every year, it's really those few weeks that they have to harvest, but they take care of the vines all year round just to have those few weeks of harvest, and then that's how you get your wine. And the process of doing it takes a lot of people's heart and soul, blood and sweat to get this into our home. So when they say that there's 8,000 bottles of this 2017 Syrah, you think about 8,000 bottles worldwide. There's 7 million people in Hong Kong. To be able to have a bottle of this, it is quite amazing. 咁多人嘅努力，咁多人嘅 cooperation 先可以樽到8000樽。To me, that's the cool part about wine. 我其實因為咁樣我學好多嘢 through the process, right? And it's so important that we take advantage or don't take advantage. I mean, take advantage but don't take for granted. This is history in a bottle. Thank you. Exactly. To be able to try Turkish wines even. You can't really compare. So I see, how do you compare this with Penfolds? It's really hard to compare wines. To be honest, you might have favorites, but to pick up a Syrah that's from Spain and pick up a Syrah from Australia, it's two totally different places. And the stories behind each winery and how it came to be 8,000 bottles or how it came to be 20,000 bottles, right? It's a collaboration of the different parcels of grapes, wines, people, vineyards. Sometimes you have grapes from the same company, but a combination of different parcels of grapes. 所以頭先咧，我咪睇得到啦。Parcels 係咩咧？嗱，頭先我咪俾你睇呢一個咧，係只係咁樣嘅。咁佢係100% Grenache， 2015年嘅。Okay, so this has been 6 years. It's 100% Grenache, so that's one parcel, one type of grape, right? 咁但係啦。呢一個唔同喎，你睇下佢咁多唔同嘅味道咧，佢可能係同埋佢有3種菩提子裏邊 ，so different parcels to make up this bottle. Meaning 佢又有 Syrah， 佢有 Grenache， 佢又有Samso, right? So in this, there's so many different types of grapes in order to make this bottle of wine. Not meaning one is better or worse, right? Obviously, it's a combination and different flavor characteristics. 可能你中意酸啲，我中意厚啲，我中意甜啲，我中意 Merlot， 有啲人中意it's a red blend, correct? It's like 有啲人中意唔同嘅味，同埋我最係咧唔同食嘅唔同嘅嘢咧，都會影響我想飲嘅唔同嘅酒 ，because 都係配合你嘢食嘅多嘛。呢個我覺得係最重要 ，and it's a learning process. It's something to be enjoyed. You don't want to get too over the top. 即係開頭咧，我都驚因為我好中意讀書啊！一讀到下咧，可能咧食餐飯嘅時候咧，對方望住你講太多酒嘅嘢咧，又係太 crazy 喎，係咪 ？Yes, it's dry wine. You like sweet wines? Sweet wines. This package doesn't have sweet. Well, Cava's not really sweet. No, there's no sweet wines in this one. But we do have a gin. So That was the 6 bottle package。咁喺呢6支裏邊咧，我覺得有個 variety 啦，西班牙啦，咁我哋 I try to feature a different 國家 every month. No, well, Grenache is one, but this is Grenache. So this one's got an XTA, okay? So it's a variation of a Grenache. You can say Grenache or Grenache or Grenache. 佢有唔同㗎 okay? 咁我覺得喺呢一個 I try to every month give something different. Even 我自己都想嘗試下唔同嘅酒嘅。其實 Wine Maven 個 platform 咧係 made out of 好多唔同嘅 local 嘅 merchant。點解我會揀呢啲 merchant？ 其實我冇收錢做啲 live 嘅，我覺得我係好想同人哋分享嘅嘢咧，我就會想 sharing 啦。咁我覺得最重要係 transparency。咁由我開始 Wine Maven 嘅時候，都係因為 COVID 而。因為大家困住咗飛唔到，我哋見唔到對方啲酒莊，去唔到去讓我自己個菩提子喺法國㗎嘛。咁因為呢一個過程 there was we couldn't keep the conversation open, but you can. So even though we cannot fly over there, there's always a way to keep the conversation open. So I immediately 即係我喺嗰14日裏邊咧，就揾翻我啲酒莊啲朋友啦，喺唔同嘅國家啦，大家都睇到法國、美國、意大利、智利 and everybody just didn't want to stop, but because we couldn't fly to see them, they couldn't fly to see us. We try to keep a positive outlook and how can we change this negative incident into something positive. My friend Elaine got on the boat right away, saw that I created Wine Maven, and said, it's such a great idea. To me also, I mean, the most important thing is to be transparent. 咁當然我個 platform 係希望可以教多啲資訊啦，希望啲人可以認識唔同嘅酒，知道自己中意同埋唔中意啲乜嘢，有啲咩問題可以照問嘅。You guys can always go to winemaven.io and leave a message for us. If I can't answer it, I will find somebody to answer your question about the wine. I think that I've been very blessed with great organizations such as WSET Global. I mean, HKSA has always been a huge supporter. Hong Kong Sommelier Association, 即係香港專業品酒師協會，我由開始嘅時候攞我個 sommelier certification， 再加埋我讀 WSET， 我啲酒贏獎都係因為有一班人喺我後邊支持我去讀啦。They allowed me to study and do my exams in a very normal situation where it wasn't blown out of the way. I was able to study and learn about wines like anybody else. And that was very, very important, I think, because it's very hard to concentrate. I mean, 大家都知道溫書讀書唔係一件好容易嘅事啦，尤其是我而家我唔係18歲 okay? But I still love the process of learning. I think that I've been very blessed with many organizations behind me just by asking. So we had CMS, Course of Master Sommelier. We had WSET Global do interviews. We've had many winery owners, chateau owners willing and ready to share information and any questions 大家想問。And I think that 呢樣嘢咧就係好需要大家嘅 openness 咯。I've been very lucky also to work with great groups. Unfortunately, there was just a recent thing where I have to apologize openly to my team. Thank you. Well, actually, we did a food and wine program. And since the food and wine program, there was actually a drama series that we're supposed to shoot, or I was supposed to shoot, but it's been delayed so far. So obviously, I mean, I'm still acting. 大家都問你係咪停止拍嘢？我唔係，只不過咧，我覺得喺呢段時間咧，就想拍啲你想拍嘅嘢啦。第一，同埋喺呢段時間幫到你可以幫到嘅人。喺呢1年半裏邊咧，學咗好多嘢關於做一個 platform 啦。Obviously, when I went back to school the last 2 years to get my degree, I learned a lot about the digital platform. I know nothing about the digital platform. I cannot. It's like so much information. 我而家睇啲人咧自己整個網啊、coding 啊，好細個已經係可以做到呢啲嘢。我係唔得嘅。我望我要做成2個幾鐘頭，佢哋可能砌10分鐘已經砌得好靚。But yeah, so we did, obviously, we had a collaboration that was going to happen, which we are no longer a part of. So I just wanted to do a shout out to say thank you to my digital team. We worked very hard. They worked very hard. So we had a project in mind with one of these organizations here locally, and everything was confirmed. They pushed my team to work full force over a week and a half, to only know that at the end of the week and a half that they decided to unconfirm things, and they hadn't paid the team anything. And this was really unfortunate because in our wine community, we really wanted to do a lot for the community. Everybody knows the cost of making a website. Everybody knows that to do one, it takes a team about 4 people to 5 people just to get things started with information transference and getting it started. And to upkeep a site is not easy. Unfortunately, my team was told to do something, and at the end of the day, they weren't paid for it. And then, so unfortunately, Wine Maven won't be a part of that project. I think what's most important is I feel really bad because I've always kind of been very positive and very supportive. Somebody asks me to do something and I'm there right away, regardless if if it's not funded and I believe in it and I believe in the organizations. Transparency is most important. Honesty is another thing. 咁我覺得呢樣嘢好重要。Hey, I'm just talking about one of 即係想講，即係我不嬲都係好樂意幫人，然之後我攞晒成個 team 出嚟去幫啦。點知個零禮拜之後咧，佢哋 unconfirm 咗之後，我對唔住成個 team，因為佢哋又收到嗰個 email confirmation 嘅時候咧，就一嚟就 over the weekend to do everything from the very beginning. So, 我真係 hey from Margot! I wish I could be over there. Today we're introducing Spanish wines and gin, but I miss going back to Bordeaux because I usually go there 4 times a year. I don't know if I've met you or not, but yes. And so the past 2 years, unfortunately, I haven't been able to go back to Bordeaux or even to Entre-deux-Mers to see my bros there and to see my wine there. But yeah, I think, thank you. I take it easy on myself, but I just feel bad because the team was put to the task to do a lot of stuff for Wine Maven and to make our community in terms of, because we've been able to go back to a bit of normalcy here. 有 event 又出現啦，咁亦都有好多好好嘅機構嘅，咁陸續嚟緊咧 you will see Wine Maven very, very visible in the communities that we support. And we're very happy to help out any small, the platform was made out of local merchants to help them express the wines, and even the brands or the customers that they carry. If we find that the wine is very passionate, we will present it on here like I have already. And to learn about it, because I think 好多人好想知道. Sorry about me going back and forth between the Cantonese Mandarin and the English, because 其實好多人, a lot of people want to learn about the wines, but a lot of the learning and expressing out there is in English. And we do have a Cantonese and Mandarin community here that would love to learn about the wines. And so this is what Wine Maven was about. We have many local merchants here supporting. Thank you. So if I'm going to be there, I will announce it. If I'm not going to be there, I will also announce it. So please, I know that there's a lot of people now who say that I'm going to be at their events and stuff, but I'm not. I want to make that clear. 即係我唔想啲人以為我會響度啊，啲人 post 下我啲嘢咧，但係我其實唔響度咧，我根本都唔知，我根本唔 support。喺我呢啲 platform 你就會知我 support 邊啲幾個㗎啦 okay? Just so that you guys know it's me in the flesh if I go, and if I support the organizations or the events, any of the even brands or wines, charities, I will go myself, or I will make it public that I am supporting them publicly. So the wines that you see on here, or the ones that have gone through Wine Maven, I support fully because I pick and choose every wine brand and every type of wine or food that is on our platform. I think that that's something that I just want to make clear. I don't endorse everything that I don't support. So, because we've had merchants that give us over 1,000 labels, and I've had to pick 10 because I try to pick wines that you cannot get in the open market or from many, many merchants so that each merchant is well represented. 我其實拍呢啲 live 咧，我都講係冇收錢嘅，so I don't get any pay for doing these lives that I'm doing right now. Everything is really about what I feel, like even for me to just go like this and pick it up and tell you a little bit about the wine. It's really something that I think the label is very intelligent. I think that showing the wine, the flavor, aromas, and the parcels here is also very, very smart, especially for people who are just learning to drink wines. But also, like, I want to also represent quality wines. 因為呢個 package 裏邊咧，至少3至4支咧係90分以上嘅。So obviously, this is something that not many people will know about either. There's more than 3 to 4 bottles in this wine package alone that are 90 points and above Parker points. So that's also something. Exactly. For people who don't really know about the wine drinking culture yet or want to learn, it's not intimidating. It's very easy. And so there's always hints in certain ways. And this is something that I want to share with people. Okay. 咁咧，第二個 package 啦。I must be thirsty. Yeah. But I'm going to have tea. 因為我今晚要睇演唱會。所以我唔可以講太耐喎，陣間咧就要 get ready 化妝梳頭去睇演唱會。大家知我睇邊個嗬 ？Yeah, my weakness, my pets. I love helping charities that I've been obviously a part of for a long time. And obviously children's charities is a huge passion for me as well. 今晚睇莫文蔚啊，仲要問今晚 is Karen Mock's concert. I'm so excited to go. She's been we've been like really great supportive girlfriends over so many years. It's not even funny. So tonight I'm really excited because I've been studying. 即係其實我溫書溫咗好耐啦，然之後你知好多事喺屋企發生啦，即係我啲狗啦，所以今晚咧就會好開心去放鬆去睇 Karen 嘅演唱會。我睇到啲相啊。I think so，因為今晚最後一日，所以佢媽咪應該會響度。I know she's an amazing person too. She's an amazing person with an amazing heart. 佢都未翻嚟，佢已經應承咗做試迪試友嘅時候，我好開心啦。當然啦 I mean, she got my back. Okay, now enough about that. Next one. Next package is the 2, so 嗰個6支係998蚊，你快啲 order 喺 winemaven.io， 因為咧。呢個月完咗之後咧 so not just for Father's Day, but we're offering it for the month of June. June 完咗咧就會冇噶啦 ，OK？ 下一個 package 咧好開心咧，就係一個 gin and chocolate for Father's Day. This is the first time because 我哋覺得what could be something different？ 上一次咧就情人節就有 chocolate and 2支酒嘛，咁今次咧就比較 strong 少少，我哋未曾 feature 過gin， 即刻攞過嚟先。Gineprio. Okay, so it is an Italian gin, which is very new. Well, very new to me, obviously, not to Italy, but it's quite cool. And it's very 香啊，好香。我開咗佢嘅時候咧，係好香。Where can you get Bellevisia in Malaysia? Not quite yet. Soon, hopefully. 咁咧呢個 gin 咧就配合咩朱古力啦，但係 gin 唔同嘅朱古力。嗱上一次咧就係一個dark chocolate， 今次咧係有叫做 Barbie。咁咧因為上次咧 Barbie 我咧一食咧就好中意啦。咁 Barbie 咧係一個 chocolate wafer 啦，我俾你好香啊 dark chocolate。This is my lunch, guys. Literally, chocolate wafer for lunch. Can't go wrong with that. 哎呀 hopefully see me soon 啊！你係咪？Okay, this is you don't watch me eat 啊！你係咪嚟香港先？定我要去嗰邊啊？好味 chocolate wafer。And the chocolate 咧係好 smooth 咯，比平時嗰啲 chocolate 好唔一樣噶，所以一食可以兩個，即係食咗一個咧就會食兩個。佢嘅名係叫做 Barbie。Barbie is also plural for father. I have not completed That's why I had exams because I haven't completed my WSET yet. 好正啊！如果我自己一個人咧喺屋企食啊，佢一包咧，可以食晒一半㗎，係嘛？有5塊，有10塊，好快冇㗎。It's bad, I tell you. Because 佢又唔係好甜喎，佢嗰個 dark chocolate 好味。Yeah, this is my lunch. It's actually not that bad. I would save my quarter for this type of lunch any day. Where can you buy? Do I have chocolate on my lip? I said that. Go to winemaven.io. 我係咪呢個先啊？因為我眼燈咧好暖啊，我咩完咗咧？好快咧，整容我個朱古力啊！但係好味道咧，我會舐。哎呀 ，chocolate 牙，好搞笑，但係好味啊！係睇完我食完之後咧，我唔好再食第二個嚇。OK， 係真係好好食。OK， 等陣先，我寫 www. winemaven.io 係啊。OK。司機，你叫 Cynthia 買俾你啊，然之後叫佢寄俾你啊。can 啊，因為得一支，再加埋1包朱古力499。呢個 gin 本身都好似500幾600蚊，再加埋朱古力好似差唔多160幾蚊啊，好似個朱古力 ，because it's actually 由意大利寄過嚟啊。所以咧。It's also limited because it's actually from check my teeth 係啊 all clean no more chocolate 寄過嚟啦 from 意大利咧 so you can't get that in the shopping mall either like you can't just get it in a store you have to order it 咁喺佢自己嘅網咧 because it's obviously from one of my great merchant friends actually all my merchants are friends of mine so I pick and choose everything on there 咁咧嗰個係啊 you recognize the mug I use it all the time. 好味啊 OK 咁個 gin 同埋個朱古力咧其實嗰個 package 咧 is a very good deal and it's so good and you can't get it in regular shops so 我覺得喺呢一個月裏邊喺 June 咧同埋 it's free shipping so even though 唔使買咩1500蚊啊呢兩個 package 咧 Wine Maven 咧 work it out with the merchants that if I'm gonna feature it, you have to everybody's asking the same thing. Is there wine in my mug? 我今晚睇演唱會啊，未 wine 得到啊，晏啲先 wine 啊。咁係啦，咁就 free shipping 499喎，998都 free shipping 啊，平時都要成1500蚊啊，because logistics 喺香港咧係好貴嘅。So with working out with the merchants, everybody gets like next to nothing. Everybody has to take a pay cut for it. But because I'm doing the lives for free, I want them to obviously make it my worthwhile. And to get these brands out there, to get people trying different wines, different goods from different countries is the best. I'm going to 文慧嘅演唱會啊，咁當然一定會見到好多朋友。今晚係最後一日啊嘛，so it's the last day. But yeah, so it's all these wines that I try to feature or try to get them to put packages together. Everybody knows, including the merchants, it's a very tough deal. 個 margin 係冇嘅，差唔多，因為仲要包埋運貨喎。咁大家都知道香港運貨咧係好貴嘅，你每一次運都要成百幾蚊。So 變咗 but what we really want to do is because of COVID and about last 2 years, we don't want to put a cap on people like they have to spend so much money，因為其實15蚊都好高啊，變咗先至有免費送喎，咁分分鐘嗰150蚊去送貨 is the price of your wine. So I think that it's really cool that you should be able to try these wines and these packages. 499佢運埋俾你，其實佢都蝕錢嘅。但係I think everybody's in the same boat. 係啊，我喺香港啊。Everybody's in the same boat in that the last 2 years have been very tough on everybody, psychologically, financially. But to have a positive outlook on it in that, what has it done for us? It's actually given us time to spend time with our family, friends, for me to clean my house. At the same time, 去珍惜其實時間係好重要嘅。So, because I can't be with my parents, I haven't seen them. I mean, I've seen them online, but you can't even give them a hug. That I want to make the time that you have with your family members so much more meaningful. And that's why me, along with the merchants and along with the community, the wine communities that I do support, we all have the same mission. Is to 珍惜大家啦，珍惜時間啦，the time that you actually get to share together, make it worthwhile and really enjoy yourself. Because you're sharing a dinner, it's not just dinner, it's time, right? Time is something that 我哋大家翻唔到轉頭啊，同埋係一個無價嘅嘢。It's priceless, right? Time with your family members. So many people, have passed away in the last 2 years, close to me. Yeah, I'm still acting. Thank you very much. But at the same time, I started this platform because I think that wine brings people together. Wine has always been something about celebration, romance, special time. And so I think that has been something I've really started to value more. Although during quarantine, you're stuck. How do we still keep the conversation open? So keep the conversation open is something that I've really has been my hashtag. I'm not in my pajamas. I'm in relaxed clothes right now. If you turn on to View TV, actually, I haven't stopped. I've been doing TV and programs there. So you just have to be more versatile in looking at the different programs. 咁我就覺得去令到呢個時間同你屋企人一齊呢 how can we enhance that experience? How can we share even more joy and happiness with the time that you do have? Hence 我就覺得 wine 呢係一樣嘢去 represent family, history, celebration, happy times, even sad times. But it's something that's so versatile. 即係我覺得係一個好百變嘅嘢。咦，個電視機開咗。好百變嘅嘢呢，就要令到嗰段時間同你屋企人啊、朋友啊、愛人啊開心啲咯。Thank you. I really think that wine is. Hey Amanda， 我啱啱 show 完我啲 gin， 同埋爸 B， 你 miss 咗我喺個鏡頭面前食朱古力食得好搞笑咯，個牙都黐晒。今次呢個 wine 呢，你都好 familiar 嘅喎，我知你會認到兩支嘅。嗱，因為呢就開頭呢就話西班牙啦，我話佢個 label 呢其實好聰明，佢教人哋呢其實佢係 dark fruit 啦呢個啦，呢個呢就 fruit forward 啲就有 strawberries 個 parcel 呢個 flavor characteristics 呢其實喺個 label 上邊嘅，但係可能有兩支你未試嘅，其實呢啲呢就係90分以上 Robert Parker， 就係呢兩支啦。同埋呢有限㗎，呢一個呢得8000樽㗎咋，全世界。呢一樽呢就有2萬樽，但係你點都係你700萬人喺香港呢，其實係好 limited。所以點解我加咗呢兩個？你應該未試過㗎，下次可以俾你試。點解我覺得要 mix 呢啲呢？就係因為第一佢90分以上 Parker Point 啦，同埋佢係 limited。咁一個 package 裏邊呢，就俾多啲唔同嘅葡提子，一個100% Syrah， 一個100% Grenache， 比嗰兩支你之前試過呢係唔一樣嘅。咁呢，有支 Cava 同埋一支白酒咯。因為點都要同大家慶祝嘅時候， 要有 some sort of sparkling wine 嘅。咁我個 winery 咧，其實我有 parcels of wine 喺法國嘅，係 Entre de Mer, which is in Bordeaux, so it's in France. My favorite wine, I have so many. I mean, I think it depends on what you're drinking and what you're eating. 但係我開始飲酒嘅時候咧，我最中意嘅葡提子咧就係 Merlot， 因為我覺得佢哋好慘啊 ，Merlot 比電影嚟講咧害咗佢哋嘅 story， 就話嗰個電影咧，大家有冇睇啊 Sideways 啊？就話咧個 Merlot 係似佢嘅 ex-wife 啊嘛，而佢自己係一個 Pinot Noir 啊嘛，嗰個電影啊影響晒所有種葡提子，大家轉咗佢哋啲田去種 Pinot Noir 嘛之後。咁但係咧，我希望同大家分享今年咧，邊個葡提子種得最好咧？全世界喎，on an average 咧，今年咧個葡提子最好成績咧就係 Merlot 啊，因為 Merlot 咧其實亦都係全世界裏邊嘅 history 裏邊最貴嘅葡提子，所以咧人哋識欣賞呢樣嘢咧，你就要係啦，你就要攞，因為其實Merlot 咧個 history 係好深刻。同埋佢係好 tough 嘅 in terms of 其實佢個 weather condition 同埋佢好 I wouldn't say stubborn but very long lasting right 嗰陣時都有我去過法國咧就喺一個酒莊度食 lunch 嘅時候咧佢有白 Merlot that's a very traditional old style white Merlot and I haven't had that before until then and that was Leo Villascas yes so 我一世都會記得呢一個 Amarone any day 意大利啦你係啊 Merlot 係 sweet 嘅，所以如果係太熱嘅天氣裏邊咧都會好濃，亦都有少少甜嗰個 sweet 咧都係因為 alcohol 轉啊嘛 right so that's the 熱天氣咯。Pinot Noir is good 唔係咁呢啲其實咧唔同嘅 Pinot Noir 其實種嘅唔同嘅地方，雖然佢話係 thin skin 同埋好容易爆，但係其實呢個係電影裏邊嘅對白嚟嘅啫。係 OK 咁啦，咁除咗講 Father's Day 啦，嗱我因為我自己都要寫 notes， 我喺呢一個 talk 我去睇演唱會之前要講啲咩啦。咁大家嗱你做完 exam 之後啦，無論 pass or fail。去珍惜個過程，我自己都要同自己咁樣講嘅 because either way you only live once right YOLO so just look at it as an experience doesn't matter if you fail we can always write again drink with you yes I know coming this week okay 因為你今日係咪睇演唱會先？我今日去睇啊 when will I go to SF I have to go to SF soon because a really good friend of mine is over there and she's been asking me that I need to go over soon, but because of quarantine and COVID, it's been a little bit difficult to travel. But soon, we will travel soon. And then, 係啦，因為我而家寫緊 paper， 所以咧我點都要留翻少少時間咧去寫我個 paper, which is my D6. Which is also part of my exams. 其實我而家讀緊書咧係讀2年嘅，係一個 diploma 嚟嘅，但係 wine 裏邊嘅 diploma， 因為我啱啱攞埋我個 degree 啊嘛，所以我陸續咁樣 ticking my boxes 嚇。我知你去咗2日啊嘛，唔係咩？我以為你去咗2日。Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon I do love, but sometimes I love vintage Cabernet Sauvignon because it's a bit, the tannins are very strong depending on where you're going, where like which country. Cabernet 你去啦，咁呢樣嘢咧就慢慢大家一齊學 ，OK？ 咁嗱，大家乖乖地喺呢一個月裏邊啊，我得2個 package left 嘅啫，一個係 gin and chocolate 499，咁另一個咧，因為 gin 你可以做 gin and tonic， 同埋咧支酒咧唔使雪啊，所以呢個咧擺喺個台咧都得，你唔使話真係要擺揾地方又有個溫度啊咩成啦，咁呢一個就好容易 keep。朱古力就要食啦 ，OK？ 另一個綠枝咧就係因為佢係一個西班牙嘅 package， 咁今次第一次做，咁我覺得其實幾好個 variety， 同埋佢嘅價錢。I mean you're getting 6 bottles for $9.98 and 3至4支酒係 over 90分。變咗咧個 quality of the wine 咧 for this price is amazing。佢加埋 shipping 就你唔使拎啊，你明唔明啊？你自己係寄咗去你門口喎，咁唔使拎。 最好，因為綠枝都幾重下嘅。咁你由 bubbly 去到白去到紅咧，全部齊晒。係爭 rosé 啦。You want the chocolate？The chocolate 咧係叫做爸 B， which is 爸爸。499啊，運到你去屋企啊，你買一個 package 啦。我過嚟我哋就唔食朱古力啊，我哋飲啦 ，OK？Because 有好多 wine 要試啊，尤其是嚟緊咧 ，shout out to California， 係啊，爸 B 啊，咁shout out to California wines，congratulations for their month. It's a California wine month because it's going to summer. So 當然 Wine Maven 啊係好支持 California Wine Institute and California Wine Month, not week, month is coming up. 希望大家會睇到陸續咧 Wine Maven 會同佢哋合作，亦都希望可以介紹啲美國嘅酒，因為我一諗起美國咧，我就會諗起 sunshine， right？ sunshine 有啲咩咧？你睇下 Wine Maven 嚟緊點樣同佢哋合作，我哋好開心同埋好樂意同佢哋介紹，因為好多人未必知道佢哋嘅 history 係幾耐啦，歷史上係幾耐啦。雖然電影上咧就好影響酒嘅世界，亦都想知道嚟緊，因為咧climate change 啦、global warming 啦，大家都睇到呢2年咧好多 forest fire 喺嗰度咧，有冇影響啲菩提子？因為大家我唔知識唔識啦。Exactly, Sonoma. It is a New World wine. Long Island, exactly 都有好多酒莊㗎。Central Valley, no, that's not that's the other side. Oregon 都有啦 ，Napa 又有啦 ，New York 都有啦。所以大家都識少少嘅，但係佢哋咩係一個特色嘅酒 ？People know that there's Opus there, right? There's Clos de Val there. There's Gregorich。我自己本身都去過美國好多次。That's actually where Bellavista started， 就喺美國啦。咁美國嘅時候啦，就我識咗好多好好嘅朋友，由我陸續 Stu。Shout out to Stu，you're gonna see us soon talking about your place。咁美國嘅酒咧，佢哋個歷史都好耐，我唔知大家知唔知道嗰個 story of 1970幾年嗰個。點解美國 Chateau Montelini 會上到世界上個 platform 關於酒咧，亦都可以去學到啦。So of course I miss my winery. I do go live and I do talk to Thibaut, which I call him my bro. Him and JC actually supported our Bellavista Escoffier dinner recently because they couldn't fly over here, which they usually are here around this time from May to June. But they couldn't come over, so they really supported the Le French May and shared their wines with us with Escoffiers that evening, where it was still under limited seating. So hopefully there will be more of these events, and if they can't come over, I will definitely help in spreading the word about their wines. You know, we had Chateau Chenezeau, where JCJ MCAS have been very supportive of my wine journey. We have Thibaut d'Espagne of d'Espagne Wines. They have been very supportive since I started making my own wine as well in 2009. 所以我同佢哋嘅歷史，即係我同佢哋嘅 history， 佢當我係妹妹咯。咁佢哋咁多年都教我點樣，即係點樣釀酒啦。我每一次飛去法國咧，都喺佢哋酒莊度住，喺佢哋屋企住，唔喺酒店住。咁我覺得呢個係一個好好嘅學習同埋一個經歷 which made me fall in love with wine even more, because for me it's like something, it's not just wine anymore, like it's history in a bottle, and to be able to share with people who are just as passionate, 無論係香檳會啊 Commandery 啊Knights of Alba, you know, I've been able to learn, even truffles, I've been able to learn like with JCBNs as well, who is, you know, in Italy, he moved back to Italy. It's very, very hard to find true individuals or community people who really just want you to learn. 所以我希望我可以，即係因為我得到佢哋咁多嘅 support， 我希望可以同大家分享我學到嘅嘢，因為我係都好調轉嘅。I knew nothing about wine. Okay, to be honest, I knew nothing about it, and people just opened the door to me to learn, which I think was, I was very blessed with that gift and that and that open doorness. So now I want to be able to share that with everybody else in a way that people can understand. I know that 好多人即係覺得要學走啦，太多好複雜啊，好 intimidating 啊。其實開頭可能係，但係我希望令到大家覺得唔係，可能我講嘅方式啦比較 layman 啲，但係容易啲聽，因為我自己都未必識聽佢哋嗰啲嘅，咁同大家 share 係一個我明啊。嗰個味道係咩呢？我都會未必跟翻佢哋嘅講法，但係我希望講得出嚟，你哋會明，因為我自己之前都有呢一個困難，我自己都唔識㗎。咁但係我就由唔識去到聽佢哋講，去到真係上堂，去到再 translate 佢，我改佢嗰個講法，去一個完全唔識個 language 嘅人呢，個 wine language 嘅人呢，去了解自己多啲。去試佢哋中意同埋唔中意嘅味道出嚟呢，我覺得係最開心啦。咁okay, so I got through that part of things. I got through transparency in merchants and openness. I did say sorry to my team for putting them through a week and a half of torture of doing something that at the end of the day they didn't have to do. But we all did learn something, okay? We do the best we can, right? And regardless of how everybody else is or how the other people are, we tried the best we did. And on Wine Maven, we all are about transparency. And we love the fact that the communities that we have worked with and the communities that we are going to be working with have been so supportive, and we want to share their stories. And so that's what this is all about. What is CMS? What is WSET? What is MW? What is Masters of Sommelier? What's the difference? Why can you taste chocolate? Why can you taste vanilla? All these things 其實啲人咧未必知，咁我希望可以同人哋 translate 到咧嗰個 openness。你有啲咩問題想問 ？Please， 你喺我哋個 Wine Maven 嘅 platform， 甚至乎我喺呢度你 DM 我 message 我問我可以問翻佢哋啊嘛。咁我唔介意問佢哋嘅，無論你覺得我講出嚟低能嘅咧，我唔介意 ，because 我覺得好多人都想知我想知嘅嘢。So thank you. The Mother's Day bundle. Yeah, you really like. Yes, the champagne was amazing. The difference with the one this month, it's not a champagne, it's a Cava. So with the Cava, Babel, okay, with the Cava, it's less heavy, so it's lighter. It's fruity. It's fruitier forward, so you taste the lemons, the citrus, the limes. It's easier finish, it's shorter finish, but it's lighter, so you don't have to have such heavier foods. Champagne is only from Champagne, correct? But Cava has its character. 係我自己啱啱作嘅啫。然之後咧個 package 係6支咯，6支 for 998。咁我哋個兩個 bottle 咧，其實今次係一個 gin for $4.99，but you get a package of baby chocolate for Father's Day。咁呢個我覺得幾特別嘅。So everything is quite limited production。我覺得limited production 係最重要，同埋你唔可以喺街外買。變咗咧 ，you can't just get the wines off the street from any. It's not an open market wine, which for me is one of the best things that I'm able to do to introduce you guys to wines, foods, and special items that you can't get out there. Okay, guys? So 我而家就要走，因為我要準備咧去睇演唱會。Okay? Have a good Sunday!